Bah. Oh, wait. Sorry, that's the wrong screen. I can't believe that's the second time I've done this. Hello, Hachi. You would think by now I would learn. but I do not. Yes, hello, welcome. Oh, I've had I've had quite the strange week this week. It's been very painful. I'll get into it soon, but yeah, this week has been a bit of a toughie for me. And I have this cute little bee. I'm just gonna, you know what? Cause I like this bee. I like this bee. I don't want to erase it, so I'm gonna put it up in the corner here. Yeah, that sounds good. uh, but so for this week, since this is going to be my last week of streaming for the month of November. I If you didn't know, which I'm sure by now most of you do, I'm going to be in Japan for 2 weeks, starting on the 18th. I leave on the 18th, and I come back on the 1st of December. Oh, my cat just left. He doesn't like it when I talk. So So I plan to do as much streaming as I can for this week, except for Sunday, because Sunday. So my flight from the state, my first flight, because I have like a layover flight. So my first flight is at like 6 a.m. So I have to be up at like 4:30 ish, so that we can leave. And get there early, get through TSA and everything, get our bags checked and all that, and then be able to get on the plane. That's the thing that I'm like most afraid of with our trip is the flight there and back. I have heard that the airports in Japan are a lot more friendly than the airports here in the States. So, hopefully things won't be too bad. But yeah, so let me show you all my drawings this past week. Da, 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 da. So, oh, whoops, why is it sideways? Oh no, is my bee sideways? Oh no, my bee is sideways. No, no, I'm making it long. No, I just want to track the bee. I didn't realize that my canvas was sideways. Usually when I turn it to the side, it just automatically flips, but I guess it didn't this time. So, the first week that I did, was I drew Miss Scary Chan. If you didn't know, this lady Allison, I want to say, oh my god, I'm like blanking on her name. It's like something with like an H, like Harvard Hogar or something like that. But she was pretty famous back in ye olden days of the internet. For like she kind of had like a spooky look. Like if you look up Spooky Chan, I'm sure most of you who have been on the internet before will know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my last stream, that I got back into watching America's Next Top Model, and she was a contestant on one of the seasons, and she was my favorite contestant. And spoiler alert, but she only got second place, and I think she should have won. So she was definitely robbed. But I had to draw her because I just love her. I just love her. She's so cute and quirky, and she loves blood just like me. She's just like me for real. She said that like the prettiest thing someone can have is a nosebleed, and like real. She was real for that. I love her. And then I also drew Mako V1 because it was her birthday, and they had released like a reference picture for Mako V1, so I had to put it to good use. Alright, and then on the 5th, I drew Aya from Toho Project. She's like a Tengu girl. I'm pretty sure she was one of the characters in the game that I played. Yeah, I remember that. I wasn't sure. It's like she has very like varied designs. So I wasn't sure which design to reference, so I just kind of referenced all of them. I feel like I do better with my Toho drawings because like the art style for Toho is so like simplistic that I feel like I can use more creative liberties with it. It's just fun, and they just have really nice character designs. All right, and then on the 7th, I skipped a day. I was very tired, very sick and very tired. I drew Takane Louie and one of the new Hololive Regloss girls, Nico. Because firstly, I finally got my Takane Louie Nendoroid, and they had just announced the new Regloss generation. I drew Nico kind of fast, as you can tell, but I really, she has my favorite design of all 5 of them, so I just had to draw her. But I do like all the girls so far. Of course, I just like everybody. I can't help it. Alright, and then on the 8th, I was inspired because I felt like one of the other new Hololive girls, she kind of had like Hypnosis Mike vibes to me. So I drew Ichiro and Samatoki from Hypnosis Mike, and I think they look really cute. Considering that I don't really draw men too often, I think I did a pretty good job of making them look pretty. I do really like Hypnosis Mike, and I found out that there's a movie coming out next year. I will be seated. I will be seated. I need to finish the manga though. I got so the Hypnosis Mike manga is like kind of a rabbit hole, because you cannot find it. There's no official English translation for it. And so like there used to be like a fan translation up on like Tumblr, but they took it down for like I guess no reason. Like they said that like the company that like owns Hypnosis Mike, like they never sent like a cease and desist to them. It was just like completely of their own volition to take it down. But they have a Twitter account. So, I've asked you have to like ask them to send you a Discord invite, and that Discord invite will have like a link with a password where you can read all of the fan translations. It's a little bit convoluted, but I'll leave it out there. If you want to read the Hypnosis Mike manga, all you have to do is ask. It's not as scary as it sounds, I promise. Alright, and then yesterday I drew Reki and Longa from Skate the Infinity. Because they had just recently announced that the OVA is finally coming out. I cannot wait. They are so cute. I really enjoyed Skate the Infinity. Well, except for one specific character. If you know, you know. But other than that one specific character, I really like it. I think it's such a cute anime. I don't watch sport animes too often, Only if it's a sport that I find interesting, or if they do like something like kind of unique with it, like with Blue Lock. You know, like I like the more out there sports. Yeah, so I'm very excited for the OVA to come out. And then I also drew Jagara because I've been working on her. I have most certainly. I took a little break from working on her, but now I am back in business, baby. And she's going really good. I'll have to record like a little video. I'll have to record a video of her. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no, my pencil is dying! That means, you know what that means? I got a speed draw. Okay, alright, so today, instead of doing like a bunch of like small doodles, I'm gonna do one big doodle, and I'm going to draw me dressed as the Senbon Sakura Miku. It might be a bit of a tall order for, you know, a my pencil that is dying, but I'll do my best. I mean, like I said, I think that Blue Lock is a pretty good anime. Like, I know that like the animation kind of downgraded for season 2, but like I still think like story wise, I still find it very enjoyable. I love the drama. I don't like the guy with the like blonde and pink hair. I don't like him. He scares me. That man makes me very uncomfortable. I've seen some of the sus stuff he says in the manga. I do not like it. I do not approve. All right, okay. Hold on. I gotta map out the pose in my head. All right. Trust me, trust the process. Trust the process. It'll make sense. It'll make sense. I swear. Hold on. Sorry, I'm like doing the pose in real life just to like, cause like that's the problem with my poses, is I always want to do like crazy looking like weird like JoJo poses, and I can't find a reference for them because nobody ever does these poses except for me. It's okay. It's alright. It's just a doodle anyways. Like, it doesn't need to be, like, totally anatomically correct, right? 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 But yeah, so, today was, or not today, this week was, like, a surprisingly, like, uncharacteristically rough, stomach week, or shark week, I should say, for me. Like, I don't know, usually my stomach cramps, like, they get bad, but like this week, I don't know, it has just been absolutely horrible. Like on Monday they were so bad that like I woke up in the middle of the night because it hurt so bad and I couldn't move. Like usually, you know, when they start hurting really bad, I go and I like take some like painkillers for it. But I couldn't move. It hurt so bad that I just could not move at all. So I like yeah. So I had to like I pulled myself out of bed in the middle of the night and like I took like 2 steps out of bed and then I immediately like hunched into a ball on the floor because it hurt so bad. So I got up and I was able to like I was able to get to the bathroom and like and take some aspirin, but like oh my god, it was just so horrible. And like it was so bad that like I felt like I was going to like throw up. Like, either I felt like I was gonna throw up or pass out. Because it hurt so bad. Like, I've never been in so much pain in my entire life. And then to make matters worse, I go back to bed, and then, like, when I wake up, I woke back up at, like 9-ish. And then at 10, I got a call from my coworker, and she was like, I need to take my toddler to the hospital. Can you like cover my shift for me? So the store opens at 11 a.m. and it's 10 a.m. It takes me like half an hour to get to work, and also I am again in the worst pain of my life. And I'm like I'm not dressed at all. I'm still in my pajamas. Like I was planning, like, cuz I was hurting so bad. I was planning just to like spend the entire day just in bed. You know. I was like, it's 10 in the morning. Like, I don't know if I can make it in time, but like, it wasn't like, she said, her kid had to go to the hospital, and like, I would feel bad. So I got myself, I hauled myself out of bed once again, and I got dressed, and I went to work, and I barely even did anything. I just kind of just like sat in the chair all day. And then we got like a new shipment in, and I felt so embarrassed in front of the delivery guy, because I was like, I stood up, but I stood up too fast, and by then the aspirin was kind of starting to wear off. So I just like, I stood up, and I got like the biggest like pain spike in my tummy. And so like, and we still had like a whole bunch of boxes in the back, so I had to like make room for the new boxes. Like I was shaking because it hurt so much. And the delivery guy, he was like, "Oh, do you need help? Like, let me help you." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, they called me into work while I was in the worst pain of my life. He was like, no, it's okay, just let me help you. So yeah, that was kind of embarrassing for me. What if I just didn't draw my arms? What if I just gave myself like Rayman proportions? Rayman BBB. Oh yeah, and speaking of, I mentioned my Takane Louie Nendoroid. So I've been trying to collect all the different Hololive Nendoroids, and so they just recently shipped out the Takane Louie one. So I got mine. Mine was like, it said that it was going to ship on, like, I think it said Tuesday this past week. So I was like, or no, it was on Tuesday, I think. Hold on, I gotta think. No, it was on Wednesday. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. So it was supposed to ship on a Wednesday, but I had to go to work, and I knew my parents were gonna be like home, so they could like pick up my package. So I had it sent there, and so I was like, my package is supposed to come at this specific time, And so then, like, I come home and I was expecting my package to, be on the table when I came home, but it wasn't there. So I was like, "Oh, did you get my package at all?" And my parents were like, "No, we didn't. There, you can look outside, but we didn't see any like package out there." And so I looked outside, and yeah, no, I didn't see any package out there. So I was like kind of worried. I was like, um I got like a text message, because I always get a text message from DHL, because that's who I ship with normally. And so they'll like send me a text saying like, your package is going to arrive in like X amount of hours, or at this specific time. So like I told them, like, I got a text from DHL that it was supposed to arrive at this specific time. And they were like, "Oh no, it's probably fine. It probably, just, it got stuck or something. It'll probably come tomorrow." So then tomorrow came, and I was just like, something doesn't seem right about that. So I checked my messages, because it'll also send you like a like tracker number, so you can check your package. And when I checked the link, it said that it was delivered. So I was kind of confused. I was like, it says that it was delivered to my house, but I never got it. So, automatically I'm thinking like, "Oh my god, somebody stole my package." Oh, I'm like freaking out. I'm like, "Oh my gosh." Like what do I do? What do I do in this scenario? Because I've never, like, I knock on wood, I've never had any of my packages stolen. Especially because I live with very big dogs. So, usually, if anybody like comes up to the house, they'll go crazy. And so, like, but Mama B was not convinced. She was like, "I don't think somebody stole the package." So, I was like freaking out, and I was gonna like send an email to DHL being like, I my thing says that my package was delivered, but I never got it, and I think it might have been stolen. What do?" But then, like, as I was typing out the email, Mama V called me, and she was like, "Oh, I found your package. It was on the railing of the deck." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was just about to finish and send it. She found it just in the nick of time. So yeah, that was like huge relief. I was gonna be really sad because I paid like number one, I paid like $60 for that. And like number two, why would they like what are they gonna do with it? Honestly, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with a Takane Louis Nendoroid, other than like resell it or something? Like I don't know. They're lucky that I had purchased something. They would have been lucky that I had purchased something like semi expensive. Like what if it was like cat food or something, or like toilet paper? What are you gonna do? Yeah, Mama B definitely saved the day on that one. She was right. She was right. It was not stolen. But just like I figured that it was stolen because you never know. You never know with people these days. The world has only gotten crazier as time has gone on. So, I've lost so much faith in humanity that I would not be surprised if somebody stole a Nendoroid of mine. But but they didn't. So yay! Now I have almost all of Holux. All I need left is Iroha, and I do have her pre-ordered. So yay! Oh yeah, I've seen those. I've seen those videos. They're pretty funny. But it made me very sad because I remember, I'm not sure like which video it happened, but I remember seeing one where it was like a mom that was like teaching her child how to like steal packages, and like that's so horrible. That number one it's horrible that you would do that, but number two, it's horrible that you're teaching your child that, you know. Like I don't know how old the kid was. They sounded like probably like early teens maybe. Like probably like 13, 14, 15, something like that. Yeah, I don't know, but it's just sad. It's the only way I can describe something like that. It's just sad. I was just like, well, I hope whoever took my package likes Takane Louie. Because that's what they're getting. I'm really hoping, though, because I do have some figures pre-ordered for this month. So I'm hoping that while I'm in Japan, I'll be able to find them there. And then I can just buy them there, and then I won't have to pay for shipping! Yay! And I won't have to worry about my packages getting stolen while I'm in Japan! Yeah! Like, I shouldn't have anything coming in for this month other than the two that I pre-ordered. All right. Doing a little tongue action. It looks like a weird big tooth right now. or like a flower petal, like I just ate a flower. Ow. I know, it's a tongue. Yeah, my game plan for my flight to Japan, like while I've got because the whole flight, the entire flight is gonna be 18 hours. My game plan is to download as much of the manga that I have been putting off reading and just read that, as well as like practice my kanji. But yeah, I'm just gonna be reading a whole bunch of manga on the plane. Like I'll probably get caught up with JoJo Lands and what else? Oh, Hunter x Hunter, and I've been meaning, like I said before, Hypnosis Mike. I need to finish reading that. And I'd started the One Punch Man like web comic not too long ago, so I'll probably read that too. Yeah, JoJo Lands. That's part 9. I started reading it and then I forgot. It is good so far. I mean, I've only gotten to the part where the gang like robs Rohan's house. So don't spoil. No spoilers. But I like Dragona. Dragona's my fave. Part 7 is really good. I enjoyed it. It has a lot of really fun characters. Mm-mm. I didn't really read too much of the manga. Like, so the way I did it was like I got into JoJo during like 2016 when part 4 came out, and part 4 is my favorite, by the way. And so like I really enjoyed it. But, you know, at the time it was like really uncertain if we would get like part 5. So I just decided, like, you know, I don't want to wait anymore. So then I read the rest of the manga. And yeah. Yeah, yeah, that one's Diamonds Unbreakable. It's my favorite. It's got my favorite villain in it. I love Kira. He is so cool. I like that he looks like David Bowie. I like that his stand is the kitty cat. Meow. I liked part 8 Kira too, but he doesn't have the same vibe. It's just not the same. He's a cool character though. Yeah, I enjoyed both of them. I also remember, it's kind of funny because like I remember like before the Stone Ocean anime came out, people used to hate that series. They were like, Jolene is like the worst protagonist ever. I hope she dies. And then the second the anime came out, everyone was like, oh my gosh, Jolene's the best. She's so cool. Which I agree. I agree. She is cool. But I just think I think the switch up is kind of funny. I think that a lot of people just like didn't actually read part 6 and were just hating on it because everybody else was hating on it. And then once the anime came out, people actually watched it and were like, "Oh, this actually isn't that bad." I don't know. I still think it was good. I think they're all good. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Don't worry. I'm not going to be bald and pantsless forever. I'll get to it. Hopefully, unless my pencil dies. If my pencil dies, then I will draw it with my fingers. I don't know. I didn't really see it that way. I do think that like, part 6 was definitely intended to be like a send-off sort of thing, you know? But it was more just because like I think that Araki just like told as much as he could, and he just didn't really have anywhere to go after part 6 in the regular universe, you know? Also the limitations, because if you didn't know, part 7, so part 1 through 6 of JoJo was all under Shonen Jump, but then part 7 and on is like all with like Sueisha, which I mean it's like it's the same parent company. I'm pretty sure, if I'm getting that right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you know it's different demographics. Mm. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of liking this so far. I was a little bit worried about it. yeah, for sure. I would totally love to do another Overwatch collab. I'll have to talk to her probably tomorrow about it. Because unfortunately for me to do an Overwatch stream, at least if it's like with my main account that I actually like play on, I have to like, I have to do it on my laptop, and it is a struggle. Mama B suggested to me when I go to Japan to like buy a new laptop while I'm there, and I might, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how expensive they are. No! I hate Wrecking Ball! I hate that rat! I hate that rat! Every time he's on screen, I'm like, kill that rat! I'm a diva main, equally annoying. I just think she's pretty. I mean, you know what? I respect the hustle regardless, you know. Oh yeah, and so going off of stuff that I had ordered this past week. So I've been trying to do a Saki Sonobashi cosplay. It's because I think it's fun. I molded myself, like I should say I sculpted myself like a fake brain so it can look like, you know, I smash the head. And so it. Oh yeah, hi Leah. Oh my god, I read your comment, but I just like did not register that it was you. Yeah, for my Saki Sonobashi cosplay, I got like I got a blonde wig that I made like a hime cut out of, and you know, like I said, I sculpted a brain, and then I ordered like a long, like the like Atarashi Gakko, how their uniforms, they have like the schoolgirl uniform, but the skirt is like extra long. I got one of those sorts of uniforms. So that came in this past Tuesday. So I get to try that on. And like I thought I looked adorable. It fit really well, a little bit too well, because I could not take the shirt off. I tried everything. I tried to like pull my arms through it first. I tried to like pull it up over my head. My arms were just too long for the sleeves, and like I unbuttoned everything. There was like a zipper on the side. I unzipped that, and I couldn't get it off. So I like went to Mama B and I was like, I can't take my shirt off. And so she had me like bend forward, and she like took my sleeves and just pulled it right off. Yeah, no, I would definitely say, yeah, Leah's very good. She's very good. Should definitely go and like and follow and subscribe to both of us. Yeah, you know. Yeah, so then when she was able to pull my shirt off. And so yeah, I probably won't be wearing that cosplay all too often. But it's okay. It's alright. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you got some good news. And also with my cosplay, so like I said, I thought that I looked really cute in it. And me and Mama B, we had planned to go to like a Japanese market, like a little grocery store place. And I was feeling cute, so I decided to wear it out, just for fun. I don't normally wear my cosplay out in public, like unless I'm like going to a convention or like a special event or something like that. But like I said, today I felt like I looked nice. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's like it was like senketsu. It was meant to be with me. So I was a little bit worried, like going to Japanese market dressed like a schoolgirl, even though I am most certainly not a schoolgirl. I mean, I'm small enough. I'm small enough that like I feel like I could be mistaken for like a high schooler, but like obviously I'm I would have no reason to be dressed like that. So I was worried that people might think that I'm like one of those people that like pretends to be Japanese, cuz like I've seen people like going to that market and they're like dressed in like kimonos and they have like katanas with them, and I'm like, that's kind of odd. That's kind of an odd choice for you, like if they're wearing those clothes specifically because they're going to that place. But it's like so it's just, I don't know. I try not to let other people's views, dictate what I wear and what I like to do. But I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous about like being perceived as that, because that's not what I was doing at all. And so like as we were leaving, we like we walked past this like group of like Asian teenage girls or something, like on a bench, and they were all like staring at me, and I was like, oh, they definitely thought that I was like pretending to be Japanese or something. Like they probably thought that I was wearing that sailor uniform like specifically because I was going to a Japanese market. But no, I would have worn that outfit even if I was just going to a regular grocery store. I thought I looked nice. And also, even like I said, I can take the shirt off, so probably even if I wanted to take it off before I left, I wouldn't be able to. Oh, no way, Leo, did you like actually make it to 200? Ah, yay! Yeah, exactly, exactly. I just like to cosplay. And like it wasn't like one of those like sailor uniforms that's like it's like way too short. Like I have seen like outfits that are like sailor uniforms that are like that. That's not my vibe. That's not my vibe. Even even like I do have like another sailor uniform that's like short-ish, but like even then, like I wear shorts under all my skirts. Anytime I wear a skirt, I always wear shorts underneath. But like like I said, this was not one of those costumes at all. It was longer than usual. But I it's funny because recently I've been getting these like TikToks recommended to me of like a bunch of people uh dressed in um dressed in like different like alternative fashion styles, that with like the caption that like life is too short to dress boring. And I'm like, you know what? That's true. Yeah, I have a lot of cosplay ideas. Like I kind of I kind of want to cosplay as a Lucha, the Vatican's little anime girl. I'm not like Catholic or anything. I just think that she's really cute, and also I like Tokidoki a lot. I collect the the Unicorno little vinyl series. And I think number one, I think she's very cute. And number two, her outfit is very simple. So it would be very cheap. All I need to get is blue wig, yellow raincoat, green boots. Easy. And then I can just like wear whatever I want underneath. I'm trying to think like what's my I am planning on when I'm in Japan. There's like there's a cosplay shop in Ikebukuro that I am so anticipating going to. I cannot wait. I definitely want to get some kind of cosplay there. Yeah, exactly. On top of that, it's very versatile because there are so many like young girl characters that have like either like blue or black hair and wear a yellow raincoat. You know, you got Luce, you got Coraline, there's Six, and oh my gosh, what was the little girl with the heterochromia from Wonder Egg? I think that was her name. It's been a while since I watched Wonder Egg. I liked Wonder Egg, but you know, like most people, I was very disappointed with the ending. Felt like there was a very good, very strong build up, and then a very weak ending. But the animation was pretty at least, and I liked all the girls. I thought they were all very cute. Alright, time to finally make me not bald anymore. That's not how my hair looks. Yeah. I got it now. All right. Oh, I also saw that there's going to be both a Higurashi and a School Live pop-up shop while I'm in Japan. So I gotta keep my eyes open, especially for the Higurashi one, because I love Higurashi. All right, I'll do it just for a second, because Spooky Month is over. Bye. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the spooky eye toggle. My special eyes. So I gotta be fast so that my pencil doesn't die. That's just the thing. Spooky month never ends. Wahahaha. Alright. Alright. Well, I'll probably still do, you know, I have it toggled, so I'll probably still do my scary eyes every so often, you know, when appropriate, which is all the time. No, I'm just kidding. Whoops. I always forget to switch back. Ugh. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so I'm excited for that, but I'm also I'm also really disappointed. So I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but so there's this big like Vocaloid fan event in Japan. It's called Vocaloid Master. and it's basically, it's just like a convention. They've got a lot of like fan artists, a lot of like official like vocal synth producers, or not producers, but like oh my god, what's the word? Production companies. Like they like have booths there and stuff. And so it only happens. The thing is, it only happens every 4 years. And it's happening this year while I'm going to be in Japan, but I can't go. I can't go because it's going to be so. My trip to Japan, I'm going with a tour group, and it's on a day that we don't have, like, it's not on a free day. I'm really sad to say. So I can't go. And like the event is only from 12 p.m. to like 4. So, I guarantee that we're still going to be doing our activity from those times. And like even if we like somehow manage to like be done before 4 o'clock, the only like ticket sale period like on site is at like 2 o'clock, or the latest one is at 2 o'clock. So I probably wouldn't be able to. No. I am not going alone by myself in a foreign country where I can only somewhat understand the language. No can do. And then like, I would just like order the tickets online. But then, there's the chance that I would, the tour wouldn't like end in time, and then I would have wasted money. Not me. I'm like the worst one. I have no sense of direction. I get lost just in my own house. I don't know how it happens. Like, I'm really bad, especially with driving. I cannot drive anywhere by myself. I need, like, a guide to show me the way first, and then I can kind of do it. And even then, I have to, like, go the route, like, 20 times, or else I will get lost. It's kind of a weird proportion for this hat. Yeah, so I guess I'm just going to have to wait another 4 years to go again. Oh well. It is what it is. As long as there's this one person on Instagram who like lives in Japan, and I keep on getting their like Instagram reels recommended to me because they like they like go to all the like huge like Vocaloid collab events. Like they go to Magical Mirai, and they got to go to like all the pop-up stores, and they're able to find like really cheap rare Vocaloid merch and stuff. And like every time one of their videos shows up, I get like super jealous of them. So I need to block them. Honestly, because like every single time this happens. But I better not see any videos of them going to Vocaloid Master, because I will be very jealous. And it'll be embarrassing for me. I would like to go to Magical Mirai one day, though. I would say, going to Miku Expo is like the next best thing. But, I don't know how much you guys situation with Miku Expo this year. Like, you know, I I think that the LED screens could be fine. You know what? I'm gonna redo the tongue. I think the LED screens could have been fine if they had gone like with the route that like Hololive does with their LED screens, where they make it the whole stage. That I think was the problem with the screens, was that they just made it like a little TV, you know? Whereas if they just like animated the whole screen, I think it would have been a lot better received. But oh well. There's still Magical Mirai, and plus with Magical Mirai, they have like a whole bunch of like other stuff in the area too. And I would like to hope that it's easier to get merch, because I heard that it was like really, really hard to get merch on site for Miku Expo. You hate to see it. Oh, I almost forgot my antennas. It's kind of hard to see. My antennas are a little bit hard, at least in like doodle form, because they're so thin. Oh, and my wings. Can't forget my wings. I don't know. Would my stinger be visible from this angle? Maybe. Not me forgetting all of my B parts. Oh, they do have Black Friday in Japan. They do have like Black Friday sales. I don't think they're like as competitive as like Black Friday is here in the US. But they do have the sales for that. Which, speaking of Black Friday, holy moly, I am so relieved that I am not going to be at work for Black Friday, because it, like, I saw we got our winter schedule. Thankfully it shouldn't affect my streaming too much, but holy moly, like, the store is open from, I think, like 8 a.m. to like 9 p.m. So yeah, I'm very glad I don't have to work in that, because I know that the store is going to be crowded as heck, and it is going to make me very nauseous. Like, I get nauseous on like some Saturdays when the store is like super full. So, you know, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. But I won't have to deal with that. And like the funny thing is my boss sent like a text message in our like in our chat, who was, and she was like I see that some of you guys are like have like scheduled off days on Black Friday weekend. Nobody's allowed to take that weekend off. And I'm like, you don't mean me, right? You don't mean me, right? Because I kind of can. Like, I was freaking out a little bit. It's like the only people who like have any days taken off on that weekend were just like me and my one other coworker who has family from like out of state. So she was leaving like she was leaving on Saturday to, you know, go and see her family. So yeah. Thank you. I think it turned out really cute. I like it. So this will be me. This will be me, little BBB, ready to hit up Japan. I've saved up a lot, and I've been studying a lot. So hopefully I will be somewhat okay out there. Wish me luck out there, but don't worry, I'm not leaving just yet. Like I said, I've got some plans. I've got plans to stream a bunch this week. So you won't miss me too much, and I may or may not have some surprises coming out in the 2 weeks that I will be away. So yeah, be sure to subscribe so you can see those. Ooh, ah. Yeah, so thank you everybody for coming and doodling along with me, and I'll see you soon. So have a beautiful day.